Hey everybody, happy Tuesday. I completely forgot about posting a video last Monday, so I apologize. And I'm a day late this week for week 9. I'm working on a painting behind me, getting ready to go out of town again. Traveling, it's hard to stay on schedule when you're traveling and really worked up in what you're doing, being present. So the energy is shifting this week again. I've talked about it in a couple of my posts. We have moved into Pisces season and we are in Mercury Retro. This has been super heavy for a lot of us. If you feel like shit is hitting the fan, if you feel like things are crumbling right before your eyes, just let it all kind of happen and go with the flow. You're going to be tested through your communication a lot over the next, Mercury Retro started on the 17th and it'll end on March 10th. So over the next couple weeks, you still have a bit more time to work on your communication. And with Pisces season, with all this being in Pisces season, we're in a watery flow right now. So lots of emotions are coming up. We're working through and bringing up all the aspects of us that have been fragmented, all the aspects of us that have been hurt, all the aspects of us that we've kind of left behind are all coming to the surface to show themselves so we can integrate them, so we can embed them into our DNA once again and heal that inner child within us to move forward into what it is that we're needing to do next. So allow yourself to be like water, to be in the flow, to let things, just to be soft ultimately, just to let things kind of lie and really think before you speak. So today, my post today was about saying what you mean and meaning what you say. So this is really, really big. This is a huge theme today, and moving forward with the rest of Mercury Retro, don't say things that you don't mean. Don't commit to things that you're kind of half wanting to commit to. If you don't want to do it, honor yourself and be in your own integrity and be honest and say, you know what, I really don't want to do that right now, or I don't want to commit to that right now. Can we play it by ear, or can I get back to you on that? So really just honor and think about what you're saying before you say it. Think about any commitments that you're making. Make sure that it's something that you really, really want to commit to and you're going to go all in with, and be 100% behind what you're saying right now and until March 10th. So we started to feel Mercury Retro before we even got into it. There's always a shadow period, the 2 weeks before Mercury Retro and the 2 weeks after Mercury Retro. So just like in the eclipse season, there's always going to be that shadow period 2 weeks before and 2 weeks after. So you're already starting to feel those effects. So it feels like we've been in Mercury Retro for kind of a while now. This has been really intense for a lot of us. But just know that cycles are ending. This is where we're finding closure. This is where what has kind of been running our lives, we're getting to see now and see that it's a fragmented part of us, see where it started, see where that seed was planted, and then we get to move forward from here in a more integrated place from our integrity, from our truth of who we are and what we're wanting. So stay focused on what you want. Do your best not to get caught up in the spinning in your head, in that whirlpool of like worry and doubt and replaying things over and over and over again in your head if you can avoid that. And the best thing to do to get yourself out of that is to get outside, to either do exercise and ground your energy, to go for a walk, to go for a hike, to be in the bath, spend some time alone, allow yourself to laugh, allow your mind to work through the things that it needs to work through, but also not to stay on them too long or stay in that place too long. So you want to be focusing your energy on what it is that you're wanting to create and you're wanting to move forward in. And so you need to allow yourself to be soft and to focus on what it is that you're wanting to create moving forward, as opposed to what has been that you didn't like. Hopefully that made sense. So you want to create and focus your energy and attention on what it is that you're actually wanting to create, and less focused on what has been that wasn't working. Okay, so really guide your energy in that way. Be like water over the next few weeks. Allow yourself to just flow. Allow the emotions to flow. Allow these emotions to come up and out, and be authentic. Be in integrity with your voice. If you're hurt by what somebody did or what somebody said, you need to vocalize that during this time. This is a time with Mercury Retro where we get, it's not a bad time. There's nothing wrong with Mercury Retro. It's actually a beautiful time because it forces us, it literally pushes us to work on our communication, to be more clear in our communication, to be more succinct and have clarity around not only what we're saying, but what we mean. And so when we can really harness in and focus on that, and we can be clear on that, of what we want, what our needs are, and then move forward in asking for them and sharing what it is that we're feeling, this allows us to be vulnerable. This allows us to be open. This allows us to connect with one another. If somebody's not wanting to hear it, that's their own stuff, but allow yourself to speak or write it or whatever you need to get it off your chest and move it through you. Sometimes when we sit in these moments of thinking things out in our head and they're spinning in our head, the reason I say don't stay there too long is I don't want you to go over what you're going to say 10,000 times, okay? And just keep repeating it, repeating it, repeating it. Really think about what you're going to say, process and think everything out. This is a processing time right now. So if there's something that happened between somebody and you're needing to either clear the air or gain clarity for yourself or work on that communication to share what it is that you felt or what you went through with them, so they know, I need you to take the time to really focus on what that is. So when you go out and you ground or you exercise, a lot of times it clears our head, but it also allows that stuff to run through us so we can get really clear on what it is we want to say. Then come back, write it all down, get clear on what you're going to say, how you're going to say it, how you want to say it, and get some key points down, and then do your best to move on. Focus your energy then on what you want. Focus your energy on laughing, on lightness, on things that are easy and things that are flowing for you. And don't allow yourself to get stuck in the whirlpools, okay? I love you all. I hope you have a wonderful week. I'm so sorry about not dropping week 8 on here last week, but I was in Austin and just very consumed in what was happening in Austin, and I am leaving for California tomorrow. We'll make a stop in Arizona on the way, but I love you guys, and I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful week, and I hope that you navigate the next week with ease and grace through Mercury Retro and through this Pisces season, and just allow everything to just flow, and like a duck, let things roll off your back. Try not to take anything too personally because everybody's going through their own shit right now, and just take care of yourselves, okay? I love you guys. Self-care is huge. Take care of yourselves. Mwah. Bye.